A recent MIT report suggests that almost 95% of the AI projects are failing and only 5% are making millions of dollars. Now, why it's happening? Let's see the reality about it. Now, why these businesses are failing is due to lack of proper integration in the present workflows of the businesses, and also due to that they are not able to handle any frictions or any system integrations or any failures that are happening in the present scenarios. On the other hand, the 5% businesses which are making millions of dollars and are succeeding are those businesses which are focusing on single niche business problems or orientations where they can go deep into the root cause of the problem and they are tackling all the infrastructure and everything which is required for the system integration. But businesses like Nvidia are claiming that their AI demand is booming because of the AI infrastructure demand rising, and also their GPU demand is rising quite nicely. So there can be two scenarios. One is that AI is going through a bubble and it's building its own circular economy. By circular economy, I mean that only two to three technology companies or maybe more are just funding each other to build the demand for each other, and there is no real actual demand and supply which is happening. Hence, it's rising to a bubble, and the overvaluation is getting into consideration that all the startups and all the technology companies are funding them. So, for example, OpenAI did a $300 billion cloud computing contract with Oracle. At the same time, Oracle almost did a deal of $40 billion with Nvidia, and then Nvidia almost invests roughly around $100 billion into OpenAI. This is the type of circular economy which actually creates a demand in itself, but it's not actually creating an overall demand in the economy. An overall supply is then getting into a bubble which is overvalued by a lot of investors and players. The other scenario can be that yes, there is still a huge breakthrough yet to happen, just like ChatGPT did in roughly some months ago, that will boom the artificial intelligence infrastructure. And in the coming times, this market will roughly be almost 15 to $20 trillion, and that will justify its overall demand and valuations at this time. Share this reel with someone and make them prudent. And do let me know in the comments below what do you think about this circular economy and the overvaluation which is happening in the world of artificial intelligence. See you next time.